Good morning, lovely people. It's me again. I am headed to my third weight management appointment. So, looking forward to seeing what this meeting will have in store. I have no idea. Again, just chugging through. I'm excited. So far, I've actually sat down and wrote down all of the appointments that I've had so far, and it's a lot. It's like 8 or 9 appointments. I don't know why my shirt is looking real like stretched out. I don't know. So it's been like 8 or 9 appointments, and I should have maybe 3 more appointments. 2. So hopefully all I will need is 2 additional appointments, because I've completed 3 weight management classes. Okay. I've completed 3 weight management classes. I've done my psych eval. I've done my upper GI. And so I have 3 more weight management classes, but one of my PCP appointments should count towards one of the weight management appointments. And technically, I should only have 2 additional appointments left. I really won't get excited until that day comes and I'm like, all right, I finished my last appointment and I have, to submit for approval. So, but it's definitely been a journey. I haven't had too many issues going on. The only thing is that, I have to follow up with a lot of people. And I know I mentioned that in my last video. Be sure that you have all your paperwork together for yourself, just in case anyone misplaces anything, just in case you need to resend something. Make sure you have all of your paperwork together, because it's just a lot of following up. Make sure you have everything written out, that you have a list that you're going off of, and you're making sure that everything is being signed and handed over to the correct people, because that's what one of my frustrations has been, is that I have to constantly follow up with people to make sure that they have gotten specific forms or signed paperwork. And so that has been one of my biggest frustrations with this process. I have several things that I need to follow up with the coordinator about. I'm going to ask about my psychological evaluation and see if those results came in, if I got approval for that. And I'm going to ask about if my PCP sent over my approval, because I have not heard anything. I asked the coordinator and she didn't respond to me. So I will talk to her today. Just making sure that everything is everything. The one thing I do want to check on as well is that I know that for my insurance during these weight management sessions, I don't have to lose weight. I've heard that some people have had to lose weight before they get to surgery, or a certain amount of weight. But I am hoping that I don't. I was told that I didn't have to, my insurance does not require any weight loss. Now, because I had gained a little weight from my last appointment, I want to make sure that that is not going to affect anything with the insurance. Because I had asked some people in one of the groups that I'm in, one of the Facebook groups. And if you haven't joined, if you're going through this process, definitely look up some of the Facebook groups that are available to you, because you have to do your own research, and you have to ask your doctor your own questions, and you have to follow your specific insurance specifications. But it's a good way to garner some support from people. You have people going through the same things that you've been going through, or that you're going through, or that you're going to go through. And so it's really a good support system to be in those type of groups, if that's something that you would like. I'm going to follow up and see and make sure that because I had gained from my last appointment, that's not going to affect anything with my approval. So a couple things to follow up with, but as always, I will come back to you guys and let you know how the appointment went. All right, you guys, we're gonna have the good, the bad, and the ugly of my appointments. The good was, we talked about exercise and set some goals for the exercise that I can start doing before I have the surgery. It was mainly about exercise and, how to calculate my target heart rate and what I need to do, like how long I need to work out, between 20 and 60 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. I am going to start trying to walk a little more. I can't do a lot because of my back, but I'm going to just try to have more movement throughout my day. So I can, be on a path that once I have the surgery, I'll be continuing on with what I've already started before the surgery. The nutritionist, she gives a lot. She's very quirky. She's very quirky, and she gives a lot of information, a lot of good information. It's just, a lot at once. Like I said, we set some goals for the next meeting. She thought today was my last, and I was like, oh, do I only have to do 3? Because that's not what I thought. I was like, no, I was told I had to do 6. And so she was like, oh, okay, well, you can either come to me or go to your primary. But I'm just going to go ahead and continue going to her, because I don't really know the whole situation with going to my primary care physician. So I'm just going to stick with the nutritionist because I don't want no problems. Yeah, this one wasn't as long as usual. So I was able to go ahead and meet with my coordinator after my appointment with the nutritionist. So I met with the coordinator. She still has not gotten my approval from my PCP. So I will have to follow up with them again and call them and make sure that they fax over the approval form and my medical records to the surgeon's office. I'm just like, come on, y'all. It's been a month and I have called twice before. So it's getting kind of ridiculous because I just don't understand why they're not sending it. I already have my appointment. Just send the stuff, send the paperwork. I left everything that you need. All you got to do is fax it. Just sign it and fax it. That's it. She's still waiting on that. So I told her I would check in with my primary to see if I can, get them to send it. And then with my psychological evaluation, she still had not gotten the results from that yet. So she said that she would follow up with the doctor to get those results. So, those are pretty much the 2 outstanding issues that I needed to complete. And then the other thing was, the whole time I've been saying, okay, I could possibly use some of my PCP visits to go towards my 6 weight management visits that were required by my insurance. So apparently I thought I would be able to use the PCP appointment that I just recently had. But basically, they have, specifications around those type of meetings. So, they have to document your weight and your BMI. And the nutritionist had said that they would most likely count that meeting just as the clearance meeting. So it wouldn't necessarily count towards my weight management courses. So it looks like I'll have to do 3 more weight management appointments. So that pushes me out to March. So I scheduled all of them through the end of March. So, that was I was hoping that I could be finished, I could be completed in February and then have the surgery in March. But it looks like I'll be completed in March and possibly have the surgery in April. Depending on how long it takes for the insurance to approve everything. So, you know, that was kind of like the downside of today, but I'm glad that I asked about it, because if I wouldn't have asked, I probably would have just continued on with the assumption or the limited information that I was given previously. And so, you know, we gonna take it as it is. She was saying that, like, I could go to my primary physician, but I'm like, I don't want to go and have these appointments with my primary and then come back later and that not be sufficient. You know what I mean? So I was like, just go ahead and schedule me with the nutritionist, and I'll just finish out the rest of my meetings with her. The appointments do have to be like separate months, because I was like, well, maybe I can like double up and do 2 in 1 month or something, like do one week and then like 2 weeks later do another one. But they said that they have to be in separate months. They have to be not necessarily 30 days apart, but they have to be in separate months. So that's what is required by the good old insurance. It's still, you know, head down and finish up what I gotta get done. So I'm gonna call the doctor's office, my PCP, and ask them again to send my approval letter over. That would be wonderful. And get that done, because I just don't want anything else hanging over my head. You know what I mean? I just want to have all my paperwork together, and all I have to worry about is completing my weight management appointments, and that's it, period. I think my next weight management appointment, she said that we would talk about hormones. So I'm interested in seeing, you know, the effects that the surgery has on your hormones. Yep, another month. I mean, it's not, the months actually surprisingly have been going by quickly, because I literally started this journey several months ago, and you know, it's been 4 months actually, because I had my initial consultation 1 month, and then it wasn't until a month later that I was able to schedule my weight management classes. So that's what the 3rd weight management appointment entailed. So just giving you guys information as I get it, and I hope this was helpful to those of you. If you have any questions or comments, post them below or hit me up on social media. So just let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you guys when I have my next weight management appointment. See you later.